Today I had a client stop in and they asked the question, why is it so hard to balance the new fitness lifestyle I'm going into with my social life and my relationship life? And it's a common question I get a lot. Matter of fact, today I want to take time to answer it, and I thought, you know what, today is Valentine's Day. What a better way to answer this by using a relationship type advice. Maybe I'm not the best person to give relationship advice, so don't listen to what I say in that. But you're gonna see how it relates to the fitness advice that I'm gonna give you next. This advice is probably gonna get really messy, so I gotta move some things here so I don't make a huge mess. There's gonna be you and your partner, and that is what creates the relationship. Now, each of you guys bring special identities to this, and we'll call this the water in these cups. When one tries to enmesh with the other, meaning that they're gonna change their identity, the stuff that made them up, for example, this water, it is no longer there. Matter of fact, what happens is they kind of enmesh to the point where one becomes the other, and now that becomes the relationship. The problem is the person that gave up who they are, their identity, is now no longer there, and the relationship never lasts. That's a lot to do with how fitness and social or your relationship works. So you have your fitness, for example, and you have your social. So to get the results here that you want, you gotta be able to keep the identity of both fitness and your social. Meaning that you can't dive into fitness 100% and say, I'm not gonna do anything with friends anymore, or I'm never gonna eat bad foods, that kind of stuff, because it just doesn't work. So here's the problem when people don't keep their identity. For example, in fitness, if someone is going to start working out to lose weight and they gotta change their style of eating, they most times will take time and not spend with friends that go to the bars or eat those kind of foods because they don't wanna be around it, the temptations that's there. But eventually what happens is they find themselves not being around those people at all, and then they're just miserable because they don't hang out with anyone. The problem with that leads to what's called the all or none mentality. It's like if you can't go all in, then you just don't do it, or you just give up. The problem with that is it's not about the all or none mentality, it's about making small choices to find balance. In a relationship, we're not enmeshing the two together, make it just one, where it's a stack that makes a relationship, and then someone loses their identity. We're finding the balance. It's about being who you are and not having this person change, but you find the balance to make things work. Having balance in the fitness world could look like this. Let's say we're gonna go out to a restaurant somewhere and eat. It doesn't mean that we have to eat the way we used to, because the reality is we're not really there to eat. We're there to social, right? We want that social environment of hanging out with friends and having fun. It doesn't mean that we have to have 17 drinks or cocktails either. Well, we can back it down to like maybe 2 or 3 and maybe space it out with some water in between. Again, it's not about drinking, it's about going and having a social environment. Because if it wasn't about having a social environment, then just go to the bar and drink by yourself and not have someone go with you. And to kind of sum it up, the whole reason that people are around you anyways, either it's a relationship or the social, is because of your identity. It's who you are. They're attracted to that, they like it. So when you change that to try to be who they are, or try to adapt or enmesh yourself with what they do or what they like, you're no longer who you were when they first met you, and that's the reason why they liked you in the first place.